Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Thinking Game. Sorry for the late start. Had to go take care of some family business, kids, taekwondo classes, so I had to go take care of that. But shout out to everybody, man, who tuned in either while we doing it live or when while we go back and watch the recording. Man, shout out to everybody who checked it out. But we about to get right into it. But before we do that, bro, how your week going so far? I know we've been recording. I was seeing like all week almost, but
Yeah. Hey,
a lot of
it's back to the basics. Hey.
A lot of people watched that Diddy one. I was surprised. A lot of people kind of watched it, man. They kind of watched it, man. I tried to clip it up as much as I could in between going to class and stuff, going to school. But yeah, a lot of people checked it out.
Yeah,
Um,
Diddy.
man, I know they was gonna ding me. I wanted to get that instrumental, the best of both worlds. I was doing it, but I know they would ding me for it on YouTube though. They
Mm,
copyright strike me for it, but that
that-
was funny, man. A lot of people looked at it on TikTok too. But but they gonna make the best of both worlds. Oh man, it was funny. But yeah, y'all, we about to get right into this thing. Let's go ahead and count the money. Andrew Schultz, he makes jokes about the black girlfriend experience. I don't even feel like playing the video. I was gonna find it, but pretty
that-
much he was making jokes. I mean, the name of the podcast is called Flagrant. Number one, you got to realize that. Number one, and joking about, I guess maybe a stereotypes of dating a black woman, maybe up north. I don't know. Maybe it's an up north thing. I don't know. But do you think uh, it was flagrant what he said? You think he was just joking around?
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it.
You didn't catch it? I can go find it if I need to. Let me go see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. But I'm gonna tread lightly because I know I don't want them coming at me.
Yeah, that's why I really don't want to play it. But he was saying like, black girls make guys go bald. So he was saying stuff like that. He just saying how they combative and stuff. They just hard to deal with. He kind of was just joking around. It was just kind of awkward because it was some black dudes on the show, and it's like
Mm,
you on somebody else's platform.
Yeah.
You know he a comedian. They was laughing too. They was laughing hard too. But everybody's so sensitive now, you know.
Yeah. Hey.
When you've been around the world, you know people gonna go at him. But I mean, he don't care. Dude don't care at all. I mean, I watch Brilliant Eaters. He really don't care. Matter of fact, he embrace the heat. He love it. He'll lean into it. He'll double down on it.
Mhm. It's,
Yeah.
Andrew Show. That's the one that's cool. Charlemagne, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after I got, was this a community dialogue gone wrong? I think it was. Because it was kind of like he was doing commentary. Because this show is kind of like it's a talk show when he
Hmm.
do Flagrant 2. And I think he was doing it for the click. So I think he knew once he started it. Because he's too smart not to know that it probably was going to cause a fire. He probably didn't know that people was going to be looking at it like, you being racist. But I don't think he racist. I just think that he tries to push the envelope as far as he can. He one of them kind of people.
Yeah.
And I get it, because being a class clown, you do that with the teacher. You said
Mhm.
we used to do that with Miss Neely. Michael, if you do that one more time, I'm going to send you to the office. Yeah,
Hey, dang, she's serious this time.
yeah, I know, right? I remember I had my pager in class. It went off. I don't know why I even had my pager on me. It was stupid, but it went off. Give me that page. Yeah, I'm not trying to flex. Got that mug took. You tell my mom. My mom, she tried to get it to keep up with me. I tell her I got took in class. Like, what? I was just leaving the car. I forgot to take it off. I mean, once you put it on your waist, sometimes you just forget to take it off.
Stunt 101.
Boy, that pager was whack. That thing was so small. That thing probably was like that big. It was one of them newer pages. It wasn't like them old school,
Yeah, I know.
say your one, say to your one pager. The dope pager. It was one of them. Oh man.
Mhm.
So now we talking about a comedian, right? Go to the pick one. Richard Pryor or Red Fox?
Man.
I know, right?
Hey.
Oh man. I'm going Richard Pryor. I like both of them, Red Fox, but I'm gonna go Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor remind me of me. You know what I'm saying? The humor, man. He just go that deep, and he can joke about just about anything. I mean, stuff he went through. See
Yeah,
something, make a joke about it.
yeah, I'm more.
Red Fox like the cool uncle.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm more like Red Fox when I even though both of them. Rich Pryor the goat, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
probably listen more to Red Fox than Rich Pryor.
yeah, man. Richard Pryor, that was my dude when I listened to Live on the Sunset Strip, man. I wish
Man,
if I told my wife if I could have a mustache like Richard Pryor, I would grow a mustache. But my mustache don't grow that thick though. It's like an afro on his. He the only dude that can really rock a mustache like that, man. Steve Harvey. I don't know if Steve Harvey's real or not. I don't know, but he definitely got one though.
yeah, Pryor was he was witty with his like you won't
Yeah.
catch it right then, but you'll go back to
Nah,
like,
you can't.
oh,
It depends on your humor. Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
we always had snuck and listened to him.
Rallo, you big dummy. You
Yeah,
big dummy.
yeah. That was my great grandma's show. I thought it had came out in the air. I said, dang, that
Oh,
mother.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. I'm having the big one. Give me a
Man.
little ripple.
Oh,
Oh man.
what they
Yeah.
didn't they cancel Richard's show like in 5 episodes or something like that?
Probably asked. Ain't no telling what dude, man. Him and Paul Mooney, man.
I think his show they hurry up and cancel this show. Man,
Paul Mooney, man. Boy.
it.
Paul Mooney used to roast everybody too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, he used to roast
yeah.
everybody too. But guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Who you got? Richard Pryor, Red Fox. Then probably the last time we'll talk about this. I say, what if the Hollywood myths are confirmed in the Diddy case? You know how they say to get into Hollywood, you got to get hazed, kind of like a fraternity or
Mm-hmm.
gang or something.
Mm-hmm.
What if the tapes come out and they show people that'd be so crazy. Get played
Man,
with, get do whatever. I don't know what they do, whatever they do. Man,
man.
that'll be crazy. Cause it's like you hear about it so much, but you don't. You have it. You can't confirm it because you have 100% seen it. You don't know if it's 100% true. But then
Oh,
if you see it though, you like, oh man. They say a lot of people kind of trying to get out of Dodge. They trying to low key. And there's
mm-hmm.
like Kevin Lyles. They say he coincidentally left. Warner Music Group or something like that.
Mm.
They said Russell Simmons. He already in Bali. He
Yeah,
definitely ain't coming back over
he
here.
ain't come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's over with.
yeah.
Boy in Bali, man, chilling.
Doing yoga.
Boy, eating vegan.
We still ain't
But yeah,
forgave him for them rush cars.
boy,
Uh,
you got one of those?
no,
I was say you fell for that.
no,
You
sir.
falling for that? Rush car,
It's a rush car.
man.
It's like a rush. You get paid early.
Back to life, back to reality.
But yeah, man, that's gonna be interesting when that case comes. I downloaded the PDF. I think it's on my work. I got to get out my work laptop, print it off. Maybe we
Mm-hmm.
can go through and read some of it. Just show people how to read a court case, but it's pretty lengthy though.
Mm-hmm.
So they try to drop all the charges on you at one time and just see what's gonna stick over
Mm-hmm.
time. I don't think that trafficking charge it may not stick because he's dealing with adults. I think like I don't know what's illegal and what's illegal. And I thought it was just he was just a weirdo, like being weird. I
Yep.
didn't know if it was illegal or not. I didn't know it was illegal, but I guess depending on how you do it, it facilitate that stuff. It probably is illegal.
I mean, they raping people. Shit.
I
That
know,
baby.
right? They said dude be over there said he drunk some wine. Next thing you know, he woke up outside on the lawn butt naked. Man, it's
Man.
crazy, man.
Uh,
And then if they recorded that, that's what make it even crazier, man.
mm-hmm.
Yo, Playboy, I put some.
Man.
Look at him, Playboy. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey, you up
man.
there? You ain't know, boy. He hit you with that X in there, man. Dang.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yep.
if it
Like,
wasn't actually? What if it was like if you want to make it Playboy, you're gonna have to do it.
gosh, take
Is that
this.
1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I hope that's not true.
Man, that's crazy. I hope that's not true either. That's a lot of baby oil. See, that's what happens when you give people money, man. Why would you buy? That just looks suspect. You go into the store or whatever. He probably ain't getting it from the store. He probably get it shipped to him or something. But still, 1,000 bottles of baby oil, man. That's a lot, man. That's
Goodness.
a lot. I mean, if you walk into a dude's house and you see that, like, shouldn't it be like if you stay there, it's like a choice now?
Oh my
If you
goodness.
see it, it's like, wait a minute, he still got 1,000. You know what? I think I left something in the car. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's too freaky, man. What? What it was
But
baby
when you
paper.
trying to make it, when you trying to make it, imagine this dude looking at you like you food. It's like you want to make it or you want to go back home.
Mhm.
Some people gonna break. Not everybody, but
Yeah,
all you
yeah,
need is a few. You don't need everybody to break. You just need a few. And it's gonna be interesting to see who broke if somebody broke.
yeah.
Cause you gotta think some of them dudes he was around like Kevin Lyles. I mean allegedly Kevin Lyles. Some of them dudes look kind of weird anyway. They was
Anyway,
down for it. You know what I'm
what's
saying? So
they probably train him. You know.
boy, yeah. See dudes high five. What was that Cat Williams joke? I went to a Diddy party and I looked in the room and I was like, whoa.
Is that Professor Hogovich kissing another man? Hogovich. Hey man,
Oh
we ain't
man.
hear from him no more.
Boy.
Mm.
Man. Cat Williams crazy, man.
Yeah, that's that
Cat
that
Williams.
money, man. Money
Cause
is
you know he gonna snitch. You know he gonna make a deal.
oh
He gonna
yeah.
make a deal. He gonna make it. Yeah, he ain't the last of the Mohicans. He not gonna go in there and not say nothing. He
Mm-mm.
snitching on everybody
Man, it's
and going
thinking.
to witness protection.
Oh, it ain't no coming back from that. He's gonna be over there with Russ.
You think so? You think
ain't
so?
no ain't no coming back.
He should have went over there before then, though. If he'd have went over
Yeah,
there with Russ, he should have went over there before
yeah,
then, though.
but it would have made him look even more guilty.
Hey, they said with Russ, but now over time, nobody even talk about Russ like that, though.
Yeah,
It made him look guilty too, but over time,
Russ disappeared. He was like, I'm a citizen now. I don't need.
he still come back over here every now and then, though. I think he come back over. He just in and out, though. He don't stay over here too long.
Man,
Probably come in on a private jet, go
yeah.
handle some business, and then get right back to Bali, baby.
Mm-hmm.
He probably ain't coming over here for a while now, though. He chilling.
It's over.
Yeah, he
Ain't
chilling.
nobody. But they do.
I think his kids talk crazy to him, but that woman he married, Kamora Lee, she just,
What number
it's
16?
what's that?
16.
What's that?
Well, Russ married that little girl, man.
Yeah, but did the parents sign the papers though?
I don't even think they did.
So she just
Yeah,
married him at 16.
yeah.
Nobody signed paperwork.
No, she was a model and all that stuff.
Yeah, but somebody
And
had to sign the
man,
paperwork if you underage.
ain't nobody sign them paper. That girl 16, 17.
So when does accountability start for her? Like at what point do you think she's accountable of talking to a dude like that?
I mean, it's pretty, even though they did that stuff back in the old days too, but
Yeah,
they didn't make it right. But
because she didn't have to marry him either, right? He ain't like he forced her to do it, right?
and now, but once you have to think how big Def Jam was, man.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
This kind of stuff happens all the time. Nobody says that. It's like they make him seem like he's just a super villain, but
yeah, but she
there's
got,
girls out here, man. There's girls out here, man. They will, man, do anything they can
but by the time that
to
she was like 21, 22, she had left.
went to Amistad, and I think he broke. I don't even think he. I don't even think dude rolling like that no more. I don't even think she with him no more either.
No.
Amistad, the dude that played Amistad, man. But he
Yeah.
was hot for a minute though. He was in
Mm,
everything for a minute though, but yeah, he
yeah.
kind of fell off now.
He didn't take that oath. It's
Oh
not.
man.
They didn't take the
It would
oath.
be crazy if it would be crazy if he's on that Diddy tape, wouldn't it, dude?
Uh, nah, probably.
They be calling him Amistad. They be calling him Amistad.
Uh,
Oh man, it's probably gonna be crazy, man. If they release that stuff, man. If I ain't gonna say. I say what if Diddy since I'm a snitch anyway, and I ain't gonna recover from it. I'm just gonna release everything, put
Mm,
everybody out there.
yeah,
Y'all ain't gonna come to my aid. Y'all ain't gonna help me.
yeah,
I'm putting it all out there. Or they gonna Epstein them. I hope they don't Epstein them, but
yeah.
if they
That's
have to
exactly
do
what's gonna happen. But he in Brooklyn though, so I don't know, man. He in
it,
federal
man.
in Brooklyn in the federal system in Brooklyn, so he might be all right for right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
just if they get if the charges are brought up in New York, hmm, is it he
Yeah,
probably
it's in New York. U.S.
yeah
attorney.
yeah he might you know if he got NBA YoungBoy lawyer he'll beat them charges.
No, he got way better than NBA YoungBoy lawyer. Are you kidding?
Oh,
This is Puff Daddy.
ain't nobody got lawyers like NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah,
I'm
he
telling
do. Did you see that case? He ain't even out, and
no,
his lawyer got that case to be dropped. That $100 million case in Michigan,
that
Detroit.
that ain't
His
nothing,
lawyer went in and got that case thrown out. You know what I'm saying?
dude. I'm telling
Man,
you.
he
I mean,
spending. They said he got like $100 million legal worth of legal help.
dude,
$100 million worth of legal help. Did
man,
he? That's what they saying. Like
dude,
he got the best of the best. Like he probably
they
got a whole team, like two or
go
three law firms working together.
go. I need you to do your research on NBA YoungBoy lawyers.
I know you talking about NBA YoungBoy Lloyd, but is he gonna get out of the situation he in now, NBA YoungBoy?
Ooh, man, he had 66 charges.
Right.
They gave him 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's because he a drug. He said he a drug addict. They probably paint that picture like he was a drug addict, and the way it went down.
This just one. This just the recent one.
Yeah, that's
Man,
what I'm talking about. Yeah, the recent one where he was getting the fake prescriptions and stuff.
man. I was like, this is just the recent one.
I wonder why. I wonder, is it he wasn't even living in New Orleans? He was living in Utah. I wonder
You
what make dude bug out like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
he been on house arrest. He was already
Right.
on federal house arrest.
But it's not like he broke. It ain't like you being on house arrest and you broke.
Yeah,
He on
but he
house
can't
arrest and he's
leave.
straight.
He can't leave.
Listen, Pill.
He
He
can't
got the
leave.
money to do whatever he want to do.
Yeah, but you.
He could bring it to him.
Yes, but I get what you're saying. You that's 66 charges on a 10-year house arrest anyway that you got.
That's what
And
I'm
the only
saying.
thing
But
and the
what
only
I'm
thing
saying
you
is
do,
why do it? Why take the chance, man? That's what
man,
I'm
I
saying.
know
Get
you
off
would
house
do.
arrest.
It's 10 years. Man, you gonna go
He was
crazy sitting in the same house for 10 years and can't go nowhere.
man. You got like dude live in the brick jungle or something. Hanger Hill on house
Dude,
arrest
he live
for
in
10 years.
Utah. So you
But the
go
house was
crazy.
straight. He had a studio and everything in there. It was the house was
Yeah,
straight.
but you can't
It
go.
wasn't like no. It wasn't like no house over there on Pine Street on Oak Street.
Yeah, you looking at the material stuff. Man, you
Man,
go crazy.
would you go crazy in a mansion or go crazy in an actual jail?
Man, you gonna go crazy in both.
I'd rather go crazy in the mansion, then. If I had to pick one,
Yeah,
I'd rather go crazy in the mansion, man.
yeah, but you would
With a
still
thing.
want to. That's like you get this. You your kids want to go to Disney World. You can't even go.
Hey, you should have thought about that when you out there going on high speed chases with the feds, though.
I mean, that's life. That's like
That
you're
that
looking
ain't
at
life. That's a
that's
crazy
life.
choice. That ain't life. That's a crazy choice. It didn't have to
It
be
might not
that.
have been your life, but that's life.
And that's the consequence. You can't pick the consequences, right?
You can't. But back to the story at hand.
Yeah.
Did
They go that butt. You
did
said they go that
did
butt.
it did it lawyers? I'm tell you, that's like with all the money R. Kelly had. What happened? I'm telling you.
R. Kelly just he didn't stop. Dude was crazy. R.
Yeah.
Kelly was crazy. Yeah, he didn't
I'm
stop.
telling you, them different lawyers.
That's
I
about
ain't
R.
say
Kelly. No more talk. I ain't talking about R. Kelly. No more
I,
talk.
I ain't
Nah,
neither.
he did that Willie D.
Man, we ain't never seen no rapper be no charges like that. Ever.
What
Ever.
charges like what? Charges like what?
They be charges like that. Dude, 66 federal charges.
Feds all
Man,
about money anyway. It's all
yeah,
about money
yeah. But
and plea deals. It's all about money and plea. They always throw the most charges they can, and they get you to plea
yeah,
out. Now, if he'd have went to trial, they probably would have busted him up. They would have busted him up.
yeah, they had
But
what
if
they
you got
had.
good lawyers though to know how to make a deal, you got good lawyers though to know how to make a deal.
And
Imagine being his lawyer though, Peter. That would have been nice. That would have been a good lick. That's a good lick right there. Woo!
I'm
You
saying,
probably got to work for the next 5 years if you don't want to. When you, young boy, a Diddy lawyer. Woo! You Diddy lawyer. They finna get paid. Ooh, they
yeah,
finna get paid.
just to lose.
Man, boy,
Just,
just make a deal. If you make a deal, you really ain't losing. If you don't get life,
you
anything
lost. You done
you
lost.
won. If you didn't get life, you won. You what? Dude facing life just off the sexual trafficking charges. He facing life. Yeah. You know, they was giving that to the dudes on what was that movie? American Pimp. A couple of them dudes got that charge.
Mhm.
They ended up getting out, but yeah, a couple of dudes got that charge though. But yeah, man, being his lawyer though, boy, paid. I know he wish Johnny Cochran was still living, but
They just railroad that boy.
it's a wrap. Yeah. I mean, he brought it on himself though, man. You can't be out there living reckless like that, man. You gotta know when to cut it out, man. But you know, stuff happen. I think the first time. I don't know. It seemed like when you think about like the psychology of it, the first time you do something like that and it work and nothing happens, it got to do something to you mentally though to make you keep going. Like when we was talking about the ideal process, it has to do something to you. Like the dude want to make it, he lets you do it, whatever what you do with the baby oil or whatever. I don't know, and then he don't say nothing, you don't say nothing, but then something is aroused or stimulated. I guess I don't know. It has to do something to you. That's why he kept doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see if they did that. Who's on those tapes? Kind of like they doing Mason rituals, all those. But that's kind of what it sounds like. They doing
No,
some crazy
sir.
stuff. Like, huh?
They lead the Masons out of that, brother.
You said what?
lead the Masons out of that.
Hey man, it's a dude that be on TikTok, man. He was showing some of the inside of how the Masons was doing they ritual. He didn't show all of it. He just showed a clip. It was a dude in the room that had like something over his head or something like a one of them what you call them sacks, uh them little that you can't see through, them little things they put wheat in or something. They had it over his head. Next thing you know, the camera went out the room, but you just heard dude scream. I was like, what? That's crazy, man.
Fake news.
And I'm stopping right there. I'm stopping
Fake
right
news.
there, man.
Fake news. Fake news.
You want answers.
It says fake news.
That's fake news.
I'm going to the next slide. I'm leaving it alone, man. Somebody approach me, man. Going to work.
Yeah.
Pick one. P. Diddy or Suge Knight?
Yeah,
I should have got a picture of Suge Knight.
Yeah, we going with Suge. What you mean?
They both crazy. Them
Right with Suge.
You ride with Suge, man? You ain't ride with Diddy now?
Yeah, man, never roll with Diddy.
You ain't never rode with Diddy, man?
Never.
Yeah, he called out Diddy back in the day. He said you want to produce it or you
Yeah.
ain't dancing all in your video and do it. Come to Death Row.
Yeah. Right with
Oh,
Suge.
man. Then with Suge, man, like, Suge was like Big Red in real life.
Yeah.
P. Diddy was, P. Diddy is that weird rich dude. He get you to do stuff just to humiliate you and embarrass you, man.
Mm-mm.
You want to get on? You want to get on, Playboy? You want to get on? You're going to have to do it, Playboy. You're going to have to do it.
Cadillac Records.
Boy, hey, that movie, man. Every time I watch that clip of that dude who, he was in there howling when they was doing his studio. He always plays some crazy roles, though. That dude that played in, what was that movie with Nicolas Cage? He was the king in Africa. He was the king over there that was buying the weapons and stuff. What's that dude's name, man? He was in Cadillac Records, but he was in there doing a demo song, and he was in there howling and stuff like, "Who they was made him mad or something?" Yeah, he was mad to them. Ow! I was like, man, this dude crazy, man. He played that part though. But yeah, Suge Knight. But man, when he ran over dude, that messed him up. When he ran over dude on accident, I don't even know if it was accident. I don't know, but when he ran over dude, and
Yeah.
after that on that video shoot of straight out of Compton, yeah,
Mhm.
that messed him up, man. Couldn't recover from that one. I remember when he went on 106 in Park though. He shut that whole show down. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was like talking to him gingerly, man. It was crazy.
Like,
It's a big dude though.
you don't realize how big dude was. Like,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Dude was huge. Like what, 6'6",
Six,
about
he's,
300,
he's 6'4", about
6'4", about 300.
3
I'm
plus.
6'5", I'm 220. I ain't
Yeah.
nowhere near that big. So
Yeah.
he about he's 6'5".
Three plus. It's like,
Man, and will mop, man. I mean, you don't want them to grab you. That's the thing. Like dudes like that, they might not hit you, put them hands on you, but if they grab you though, man, they gonna mop you, man. They gonna mop the floor with you.
hey man, give you a pat on the back. I almost, hey, throw you
Man,
out the side. Oh,
yeah.
man.
Okay, there's the thing too, right? I want to say this too. I was the crazy part about people like this, right? Like think about Big Red. It's like people try you, and then when you show them what's up, but every time you do that, you turn into Big Red or Suge Knight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, all eyes on me, the dude stole from him, but then he stuffed his face at the table
You want to steal
because he
from
was
me?
stealing from him.
You
Yeah, he was
eat
stealing
good,
from
huh?
him. Like, what do you do, though? I mean, like, because, man, what do you really do? You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
Hey,
That's the
man,
tough part of my life.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you shouldn't have been stealing. You want to steal from your
Yeah.
family? All right, you eating good.
But everybody at that table that saw that, are they, like they talking about with Diddy, though, the people that knew Diddy was doing it, but they didn't say nothing, are they just as guilty?
Nope, because you should not. Well, on Diddy's side, yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw it, yeah,
But they saw him stuff to do with the,
yeah. But he was stealing. He was stealing.
right.
I
But it's
mean,
still not, it don't make it legal to do it, though.
yeah, it makes it right. You just let somebody steal from
Ah, he
you.
said,
Back
he
to
said it make it right.
Yeah,
to
oh,
reality.
you say what
Hey,
you
that's
really.
hood. That's hood justice right there. I don't care if it's legal. You just gotta make it right. You gotta make it right.
Sure.
You got to
Let
make it right.
let somebody let you find out somebody that stole $200,000 from you. You think you're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna sue him? Man, stop it.
Hey man, freedom, man. Something else, man.
Man, you make it sound so good.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Hey, I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm just saying. I seen Scared Straight. That's all I need to see. I don't want to. I don't want to go to no holding cell. I don't want to do none of that, man.
You gonna
I
charge
just
it to the
don't.
game?
Hey man, when you in that world, sometimes you
gonna
it sound like everybody in that world has got something stole from them.
Yeah, you gonna charge
Whether
it
it's
to the game?
Dre, whether you got it. I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm good, man.
Good.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. You gonna go to jail? You risk going to jail?
Man, that's still 200,000 from me.
Cause really, to be honest, when somebody steal that much money from you, that means you really ain't paying attention to what's going on too.
No, damn,
You
He
can't
was-
trust
he-
nobody with that type of money. You
no,
got to
but
know
you
what's
was-
going on.
I mean, the books. Once you go back and look at the books, like, man, this stuff ain't adding up,
Well, I'm
right?
saying, before while it's going in the bush, you need to be like, if I like, you remember Steve Harvey said the account was taking money from him, and before he knew it, he was down like what 10 million in taxes or something like that, or 2 million. It was some crazy number. My thing is, why didn't you sign off on a lot of the stuff before he paid it? Like he should have it prepared for you. So all you gotta do is look at it together and sign off on it. But a lot of people they just say, I don't want to do that. I just trust you to do it, and that's where they get you at.
But
When they
you
get
know-
over on you, that's where they get you at.
Man, Jay, man, you getting 100 M's, man. You might forget a little bit, but then
Nah, I'm meticulous. When I get 100 here, that's what I'm
So,
OCD.
Jerry
That's what
Gillis,
OCD.
you're
That's when
not
OCD kick
you are
in.
not gonna
That-
be able to handle
nah.
that yourself. You are
Hey,
not.
no, I'm not saying I'm gonna handle it myself. What I'm saying is, before you send out any kind of checks or payments, I need to sign off on it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't nothing get approved. Don't nothing go out until I approve it. As far as payments and stuff, you
Man,
can do that. I've seen that happen working in IT. I've seen that happen.
man, you're not.
That's all the
gonna-
reason why I'm saying it. Like CEO be like, don't nothing go out this door unless I sign off on it. Period. Or
Yeah.
you losing your job. I seen that happen in real life.
Yeah.
Huh?
You ain't finna go. You say it until it happens. You say it till it happens. Man, you get the
Cause man,
honey.
then too, I know I'm crazy. I might do something more crazy than what Suge did. That's why another thing too, cause I know I'm crazy, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't do it. I had to charge to the game because when you do it and it works and nobody says anything, what you gonna do next? You only gonna top the last thing you did, right? Right? That's why you gotta know yourself. That's like I don't want to do that. That's why I just try to charge to the game.
So
I'm only gonna get worse. I'm only gonna get worse if I do it the first time.
So if they take 200 M's from you gonna charge it to the game too?
No, I'm suing legally. I'm suing him. I'm taking everything he got. I want what you got. I want what your future kids, your grandkids. I want all of it. All of it.
But he ain't got nothing. He just skipped out.
That's fine. And that's fine. He ain't gonna have nothing. And then when he gets something, I'm taking it too. That's fine.
He gonna be over there with Russ doing yoga.
Hey, that's fine. Hey man, you can't do that stuff, especially nowadays. You definitely can't do that now. Well, they'll sue you in a minute. How you in court, boy, looking crazy. He assaulted me. He assaulted me.
Yeah, forfeit is what's it called, man?
Yeah. This one is inflation. How does inflation affect your check or your wallet? I got gas prices for vehicle. That goes up. I remember my car, it would take about $25 to $30 to fill it up. Now it's about 40, 30, between 30 and 40, depending on where the gas hand is. Yeah, about 30 or 40 now to fill it up. Utilities increase. They always go up every year anyway. They never stay the same. Like gas, water, and electric, they always go up. Grocery costs increase. I mean, you can hardly if you can probably get 5 random things and it'll probably cost you $40 in the grocery store. Just throw 5 random things in there. And you're probably looking at $40, man. It's crazy. That's where we at though.
That's about $80.
And the people don't understand, politics don't stop inflation. They may tell you they gonna do it, but they don't. They don't. Ever since we've been kids, stuff been going up. Like when we was in high school, gas was what, 99 cents a gallon?
Yeah.
And ain't no president stopping that stuff from going up. You ain't gonna stop the hustle, man. Ever.
It's the greed.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is. Greed do that.
Yeah, taxes go up.
Ain't nothing but
On
greed.
your house, you got real estate taxes. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like if you own oil and you sold oil, you wouldn't raise the price. You'll keep it at the same.
That's you already didn't got. If you didn't got 800 million or $3 billion, you not happy. You know what I'm saying?
It's business, man. It's called business.
That's fine too.
You putting emotion into it.
It's always business.
You see how that stuff works?
Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. Like I used to be like, man, why they doing it? But when you start learning about business, though,
but
it's just pretty crazy.
It just turn your heart. You ain't got no heart. That's all that is.
What's that?
You ain't got no heart.
What?
You ain't got no heart no more.
There's no heart in business, man.
Yeah,
it's heart in business. You can't mix heart and business.
And what do you think that is? That's greed. That's greed.
We just talked about having to raise the prices for lawn care.
Yeah.
You only can have so much heart, man. It did heart you out of business.
I don't want to be greedy, and I'm not greedy.
No, I'm not saying you greedy, but you have to.
I don't have to.
It's gonna come a point. It's gonna come a point. You're gonna have to raise the prices again, whether you want to or not. It's gonna happen.
But if I already if I got a set price already, you know,
right? But that set it's gonna go up though.
It's quality over quantity.
Right.
If I got 10 quality, 10 people.
So if gas go up another $2 this year, are your prices gonna stay the same?
If it go up, I'm gonna be doing electric. I'm gonna use electric stuff.
You just told me you don't want to do electric. You said, I ain't doing no electric, man. I'm staying my gas, man.
But I know.
Hey man, you need to look that up on YouTube, bro. It's dudes out there though. They got like enclosed trailers, and they got like a battery bank they charge their stuff up on the trailer while they cutting grass. So while they cutting, they can switch out batteries and they never really like be down. You know what I'm saying? That's actually pretty sweet. Like them Ego lawnmowers. I wouldn't mind getting one of those myself.
Yeah.
But guys, inflation is a monster out here though, man. But the crazy part is you work at the wrong job, your check don't increase, but inflation keep increasing.
hmm
And
That's how jobs
I,
end up in unions and stuff. So,
I just thank God that I grew up in a family that knew how to survive even in tough times. They knew how to stretch their money out. I grew up in that kind of family. Like my grandma worked for the College Station school, and she still would get commodity food. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was making money, she still would get commodity food. Like she probably had more commodity food than people that was broke. You know what I'm saying? But she
hmm
still would go to the watershed just get it because it's free. You know what I'm saying?
tell you what, I ain't
She
trying
had
to.
she had powdered milk. She had the powdered milk, the powdered egg. You know, she never used the powdered milk. My uncle be like, "Boy, be glad she ain't got to use that because she used that when we was younger."
Mm,
Ugh.
no,
Man, Malta meal. But that butter though, you can't beat that butter though. That butter they used to get with the blue letters on it, that big block.
mm-hmm.
That was some good butter right there. They don't make it like that no more. That was some good butter right there.
But yeah, it's even though with inflation and stuff like that, but people should know, just because you make a decent amount of money, what happened? You okay? Let me get up out of here. Let me go spend $1,500 in rent. There go
Oh,
your money.
oh,
Let
yeah.
me
There you
let me
go,
go. Let me go get this car. That's
boy.
a new car. That's about five to $800
It's more
note
than that
if
now.
your credit ain't right.
It's more than that now.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then what's crazy, bro? When you see these people get new cars, 'cause I see it all the time. You know where I'm at in the Swats.
Yeah, and the
they
SWATs.
they'll buy a new car. The temporary tag be on there so long you don't even know what the
Yeah,
date when they bought it. It be from last year. I see one. It was August of last year, 2023.
they cut it in half and it got water all
Hey,
in it. You
because
know,
they can't pay the sales tax. The sales tax probably ridiculous, man.
yeah, because
Probably 5 racks. The sales tax probably be like 3 to 5 racks. And guess what? The revenue office don't do payment plans. They want cash. They want it all right there. They want cash. And
yeah,
you going to Guatney or whatever buying this new uh GMC joint, and one that did get the sales tax bill on that thing,
yeah,
mess around to be 8 racks in sales
yeah.
tax.
Because you ain't got your money.
You don't even make enough money to save up for 8 racks, man. You know how much money you got to make to be able to
Yeah.
drop 8 racks and not feel it, man. That's crazy. Even $3,000, the average person, that's a
Yeah.
lot to drop at one time. $3,000, that's a lot to drop at one time.
That's why you gotta have it before you even get it. So now they give you what
But most,
2 months? No, what they give you? 3 months? 3 months
I
to
don't
get
know,
it?
but
I think it's three.
man,
I think it's
that's
two
still
or
a
three. But
yeah,
you gotta have your priorities in order before you even get it. Yeah, you got the money for a down payment, you know,
yeah.
and your first car note, but if you ain't saved enough to make sure you got the sales tax, it's okay to say, "Nah, I'm good. I don't even want it."
Yeah. Leave it alone.
You
Yeah,
know,
leave it alone.
it ain't time.
Yeah, going grocery shopping now, it seems like you almost paying a car note, but yeah, you can spend $300 easy in the
Mm-mm.
grocery store. And that man, like I say, food giant, people used to hate on that Pick Five. It don't seem so bad now.
They
I
ain't never
promise you it
seen
don't
bad.
seem
They ain't
bad.
never seen
Yeah,
bad to me.
no, me either. I like the Pick Five. I remember at one point when I was working for the state, I was only making like 40. I used to go get the Pick Five and just grill, just get
Man,
the pork, one beef. One, they had it was the one in Benton, the Harps. They had some ribs and they Pick Five. I got some ribs to throw on the grill.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like you
Yeah,
ain't gotta
yeah.
just
Yeah,
because
you
you
gotta know how to shop. You gotta know how to work it,
and
man.
stick
I
to
think
your
that's the
list when you
thing.
do. Make a full
Yeah,
list.
that's what I do. Is make a list. Yeah, have a calculator with you too,
Yeah.
and add it up, man. Know what your budget is.
Hey, you know what I stopped
Hey,
doing?
what's that?
Uh, like when I go shopping, uh, I try not to get a basket. I just try to get what I can carry and call it a day.
I get a basket. I got a budget. I have a budget.
See,
I'm gonna spend X amount.
and
The,
you get to walk around Walmart, you're gonna be throwing stuff
no,
in there.
I didn't got just about so frugal, man. My wife be laughing at me. She's like, man, this dude is I'm so
Mhm.
frugal, man. I'll play around, man. But my kids now, they in the snack phase. They want snacks now. You know what I'm saying? They want more. They want chips and stuff. I'm like, man, y'all not finna get that, man. Get out of here, man. I'm not finna get y'all all these snacks, man. But I tell you, what's your favorite snack that you get in the grocery store? What's your favorite snack?
I really don't even get no snacks like that.
Man, that those cheese balls in that clear
The big old,
them things addictive, boy. The yeah, those cheese balls, man. You can't stop eating them, man. You just eat a handful, you like that. I gotta get some more. I gotta get some more.
I don't really do too much of the snack stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of the snack stuff. That's where the kids get it from. They get it from me. Man, I got some Oreos, the mint
See?
kind Oreos. Ooh, wee.
That sound like $7 right there. Oh man.
Nah, I think it was like $3. I think, but nah, man. Ooh, that was good though. That was worth it, man. Then we got this toaster oven too. We making that toast. Get some cinnamon butter, man.
Yeah, we
Whew.
try not to get as many snacks. If we do, like
Yeah.
I go to like Sam's or something like that, so I can just get it in bulk and quit
Yeah.
just going to the grocery store every week or two. But my fat self, we got a deep freezer and 2 refrigerators.
Yeah. I need to get another grill. I wouldn't mind grilling more though. It just saving cooking in the house.
I want
Yeah,
that
burning
McGriddle.
the house up. Yeah, a griddle or a grill. I mean, I would do the griddle, man. We cooking Philly
Man.
cheesesteaks. I get big. You might see me looking like Suge Knight up in here, man. I get a griddle, man.
Yo,
Yo, what up, Bill? What up, Bill? So I'm
Yeah,
like, man, you get that big, man.
yeah.
Man, eat the Philly cheesesteaks, man.
And I was hoping I was gonna win one at my job. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna have to break down and get one.
Go to Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to tell you, man. You probably find a deal on one. You probably find one like in Hot Springs Village or something,
Yeah.
or some My Mail. Somebody trying to get rid of one. They moving. They ain't never even used. It's still under the got the cover on it, man. It's pretty crazy. It'll be some deals on there. I have to.
You probably be running across good ones. It seemed like my marketplace there ain't number scammers on there when I was running across. I mean, these boys. Man, I seen this picture about
Yeah.
5 times.
Yeah,
About 5.
I like the random stuff. Be like somebody in My Mail, or somebody in like when I bought that weed eater, man. That dude lived over there, off Chenal, I think, somewhere back up in there.
Yeah, no, that's different.
St. Charles, like St. Charles. I think he lived
Yeah,
like
that's
St.
different.
Charles. I mean, you gotta know. I mean, when you looking at stuff, I can tell by the phone number or what they say they had and stuff. I can tell, if it's a scam or not. But you just know the game. When you know the hustle game, you just know the game. You kind of just know the game. You know what to look for. That's why I was telling people on the one making content. It's a lot of people that sell Sony cameras and stuff. But if you're afraid to get ripped off, just go ahead and go to like Bedford or something, or buy it offline or something like that. So, but yeah, the next to the last slide. Oh, steps. The steps it takes to get to stability. You can change. You can move this around. I just got 5. The first step is you can stop me at any time if it's something that we missing or that need to be added. Is learn about yourself. You have to learn about yourself before you even start. You need to learn about what you're good at, what you're not good at, and what you're willing to learn and what you're interested in. You got to learn that before because if you skip this step and go into these other steps, you will get to step 5 and be like, man, you know what? I don't even like this, man. You should have learned that in step 1. Is that pretty good for step 1?
Yeah.
Learn about yourself. Especially when you graduate high school, you gotta learn about yourself. You should learn in high school because you ain't really got nothing but a lot of time on your hands when you get out of school. So you should be learning about yourself, not about the street game. Learn about yourself. Because we said the street game is a myth.
Back to life, back to reality.
Step 2, build around your skills. Once you learn yourself, you start building around those skills. Let's say if you like to cook or you can grill, you start building around those skills. Again, we just talked about getting a grill and a griddle. You start practicing using that thing. You know what I'm saying? You get a griddle with wheels on it. You build around that skill. You can try taking it downtown or something, or taking it somewhere, and sell stuff off the griddle. You know what I'm saying? Make like a little bodega or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about that? Build around your skill. Step
Yeah,
two.
that's straight. I probably would have, instead of learning about the corporate market, I would have switched 2 or 4 though. Because I had to
Switch
learn.
two or four,
Yeah, that's just me.
and then step three
Yeah. That's pretty
is
solid though.
uh, what I put on there? It's so far away.
I wouldn't. I like to say I just
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
say.
I put step three. Some kind of post education. That's what I
Yeah.
put. It's so far away from me. Some kind of post education, whether it's a trade, a vocation, um, college, or whatever works around your skill set.
Mm-hmm.
Like man, if you want to be a firefighter, when you really think about it, the cutoff age is like what 30, I think, to be a firefighter. So you got from 18 to 30. What's that? What 10 years at least to go for that, to be a firefighter, something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
It's,
to get past the test, do the interview, then you gotta go to training, then you gotta go to like EMT training. I think they still do EMT training, and then you go to be a firefighter. Then you can level up. You can be a different levels to that. You know what I'm saying? Firefighter actually is a cool job. If I would have understood that when I was in high school, that would have been a great career to get into, bro.
mm-hmm.
You work one day off 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Man, straight get paid. You work a lot of overtime too.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
straight little gig, man.
I know a few firefighters.
Yeah, my bro.
You.
My bro's a firefighter. Yeah,
That's it. Bro.
firefighter. He been doing it for a minute. Then he got on over there at the one about a fire station too. So it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to T Will. He be on Facebook, man. He a firefighter too, man. Shout out to T Will. And step four, learn about the corporate market. This is depending on where you at. Whether you're whether you're an entrepreneur, you gotta learn about the market. Whether you work in the corporate world, you gotta learn about the market. Where's the value at? Like living in Little Rock, what's the the fields that's in demand in the corporate world? Whether it's probably banking, whether it's probably real estate, something with financial, like with accounting or something like that, the financial side. Those are probably the higher lucrative ones in the corporate world. If you can even get to that, you really got to have your skills together. What you think? Some of the most in the corporate space, some of the most lucrative. If you can get to C-level management, some of these jobs, if you can get to that, you probably be making 150 and above a year, 150,000, which is crazy in Little Rock. What's the number you get to? You think you can get to in Little Rock and you straight, like you winning, you for real winning, for regular people. If you could get to
Regular
about
people?
120, 150,
Yeah.
you probably
Yeah.
like super winning.
Yeah, and especially if you you good at budgeting, or
You
stuff
can
you can write
maintain
off
your
of.
lifestyle that you live
Yeah.
in right now, and you
Yeah.
just bring more money into it, and you don't
Yeah.
blow through it trying to live up to that lifestyle.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
people mess. A lot of people mess up. You think you ain't making no money, but you change the stuff that you had at first. Like
Man, I don't want to drive no Cavalier now, man. I'm making
you know what I'm
$150,000. You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
I'm
I
gonna
don't want
give
to
you a
drive no
Tesla.
Cavalier, man.
Give me a
Yeah,
little
but go give me
Tesla.
a Tesla, man.
Sure.
Man.
But I'd be the one. I ain't gonna front. I'd be the one, but have a bunch of old school.
I know, right? I would. I know I would.
Old school.
I had to get a Grand National. I got to get the
Bro.
96 SS.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably remember those photo Malibus, like the 80s models, little short Malibus, little photo Malibus. Yeah, I got to get one of those probably.
Uh,
And I'll probably get a 6.4, put some sixes on it. A 6.4, drop
Mhm.
top, put some sixes
Yeah.
on it. Probably wouldn't even drive it. Just have it just cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now that's where you be like, okay.
And then step 5, leverage your skill and experience. You leverage it. You make more money. And if you do this while you're young, you'll be at step 5 by the time you're about 28, 25 to 28. You'll be at step 5. Easy.
Mhm.
But you got to apply yourself when you're younger, man. Don't do like I did out there chasing girls, chasing cars and rims. You want to spend your money on that. I should have been doing these 5 steps right here. That's what
Yeah.
I should have been doing. And
Man,
when I get to these kids, when I get done with this school, this is what we're gonna be teaching them stuff just like this. You got to get on this kind of plan, this kind of time, because all that
mhm,
other stuff, you will end up wasting time. You be like, man, what was I doing? I
mhm,
should have been on them 5 steps, man.
mhm. But but you young, you still wanna have
Yeah,
fun, even though it sounds good, but that you have fun later on in life, but later on in life ain't guaranteed either. So
that's true. But
still, you
boy,
still kind of want
but
to,
I hate to get to later on though and be broke in the mud. That's all I'm
yeah.
saying.
Broke is not just money wise. I just,
But man, you need money. I know people say it ain't all about the money, but without money, it's a lot of stuff you can't do.
yeah, but
Right? I mean,
true.
you can't even maintain your health without money, bro. You can't
Hmm.
even use your benefits if you ain't got no money. You may be
Yeah,
able to go get a checkup, but I
yeah,
think they starting to charge for that now. When you go to the hospital and get a checkup, they
yeah,
starting to charge for that now, a copay now.
yeah.
But if
It's
you ain't got no
always,
money, you can't pay the copay.
yeah, but you still want to have fun. Everything,
It's a balance. You
everything.
can have fun, but it's a
Yeah,
balance though, right?
yeah. That's
Like
all I'm saying.
I over had fun. I
Yeah,
overly had fun, right?
yeah.
Like I'm not saying I have no fun. You just got to be calculated and be smart. It's a strategy, man. It's chess. It ain't checkers out here, man.
Yeah. Like I know,
You know what I'm saying?
I know a little young boy, man. He he go to work, still at home with his parents, and
That's smart,
he has a plan. He has that.
right?
He's doing classes still while he's working.
For sure. That's a smart way to do it. You don't
Yeah,
have to take a full load. You can just do 2 classes at a time.
and that's it. And I was like, if most people thought like that, he just graduated last year.
That was up.
Just graduated. I said, now that's what's up.
What he major in? You know what he majored in?
I don't know what he majored in, but
Okay.
you know, it's just a
Yeah.
simple fact that he even has a plan.
Yeah.
You
100%.
know what I'm saying? Like
And then to execute.
parents ain't kicking him out saying, "Hey, you got this amount of time to do this," or
Yeah.
you once you hit 18, you gotta go. Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah. And see, here's a bonus question, right?
"Hmm,
I didn't know if you was gonna come on or not, so I didn't want to type it in. How does a kid navigate living in an unstable environment? In your opinion, how do a kid survive that till they get to their place where they can make their own decisions? How do they survive it? Because it's a lot of I think I seen this on a TikTok. It was a woman that was saying that a lot of times instead of parents saying I apologize for having you in that situation, they'll just say I did the best I could
yeah,
instead. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
think sometimes some parents, I think they know it, but they're not gonna say it because I guess they don't. It make them feel bad. But the collateral damage
mhm,
to fumbled decisions, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You don't think about the collateral damage. Your kids get that collateral damage. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Of making those fumble, those you fumbling those decisions. You know what I'm saying? So what you think, bro? How you think a kid
Oh,
navigate that, you know what I'm saying, survive an unstable situation. Because there's a lot of kids, people don't want to talk about living in unstable conditions, just going
yeah,
to these
a
high
lot of
schools.
them, a lot
A
of
lot of them. A
them. Hmm.
lot of them. And,
That
that's
you,
the stuff that kind of get left out.
oh, how to navigate. I mean, you probably have to choose who you hang around a little different. Like, it's it's tough. It's gonna be tough
Oh,
because
yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's definitely
it's gonna
going to be tough. But you have to, what am
like
I trying to say? Go ahead. I'll let you go.
okay because I'm trying to gather my thoughts on this because this is a touchy situation.
What I'm saying, because I even had to do some of this, is you have to be able to outthink where you're at. Like you have to really put an onus on education or whatever you're trying to do to get out of an unstable situation, whether it's a vocation, whether it's getting a trade. Instead of working at McDonald's, go get a trade and you work the trade and learn something at the same time. You have to figure out how can I elevate my skill set so I can elevate out of this unstable situation. Because a lot of times when you don't have a skill set, it's hard to get to a point of stability because you don't have nothing to get you to stability. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a skill set.
Yeah.
Um,
To navigate, it's tough,
yeah, it's
but
tough.
like you
You
have
gotta
to
have the
catch,
willpower.
but you have to catch them in the early stages. Even though people be brought up in so much dysfunction to the point that they really won't be able to get up out of it.
Well, I guess what I'm saying too, and I hope some kids hear this. I'm gonna try to make a clip out of it. You may not always have a mentor. You may not always have somebody to pull you out. What I'm saying is, in your individual mind, if you know something ain't right and you know this is crazy, your next step is to think like we did with the 5 steps before this. What steps do I need to take to get myself out of this and not have to come back? You know what I'm saying? To this.
Oh,
It's not easy, but I'm saying you at least have to kind of start exploring those options. Don't give in to the
yeah,
unstableness, and you repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but before, first of all, it need to start with them parents first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
that's how I look at it. Like, yeah, I had a plan
But
too. I
but
had a
what I'm
plan
saying,
too.
but what I'm
But
saying is sometimes
listen,
even if you don't even have the parents, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you from my experience too. I'm not saying like I'm like it can't be done. It can. It's really hard. Like say, me. I worked in high school all the way through high school. You know what I'm saying? Um, and when I started making my own money and was helping paying bills, I really started to think, now how do I get to a point to where I can live on my own and not have to borrow money or ask somebody for this and that. That was kind of my strategy. I got to get to that before I could get to the other stuff. I need to get to that first, to stability. You know what I'm saying?
but
Once I get to stability, now the multiverse. Now I got 3 or 4 different paths I can choose, but that first path I need to get to is stability. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
but
that's what you got to get to first. If you're unstable, you got to get to stability. That's what you got to get to. And like I said, I didn't have in Chico. You know over there in the Southwest and Chico and stuff, it wasn't too many dudes over there that was like mentor mentality kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Most straight hustlers over there. You know what I'm saying? And dudes like this. So you kind of had to figure it out. I had to figure out a lot of stuff for myself. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't easy. I had to make a lot of mistakes that trial and error, but definitely had to figure out a lot of stuff. But I made the choice that I just didn't want to
yeah.
be living in a situation where it's unstable. You know what I'm saying?
I
Or
was put out at 16. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I wasn't put out, but
I was put out with a backpack with a backpack because I had bigger plans for myself,
right.
but I had to figure it out. I worked a job too,
Like
but
my
I had to,
mom was
yeah,
was very stable, but not having a dad, that's what made it tough because he was actually, what I'm
yeah,
saying, deceased or whatever, made it
mhm,
really tough because a lot of stuff as a man you don't know and you don't trust other dudes that's not your DNA to tell you stuff because dudes will lead you they'll lead you down a dead end. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about those kind of things. People don't realize that living it. They be saying, you can get a mentor, you can get this. If you don't have a dude that got your best interest at heart, man, they'll lead you. That's how you doing Diddy stuff, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? How you coming to his house, he got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? What in the world?
yeah,
How you selling drugs and boy, you don't even know how you got into it just because you
yeah,
trusting this dude. You got your best interest. He talking about, man, if you sell dope, man, you can get out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you selling dope. Looking at Fed time.
yeah.
You know
But
what I'm
like,
saying? So
like you can have all the plans in the world, but you know, not saying it's like I say, not saying it can't happen. The road's gonna be rough, and people been brought up in dysfunction so long. By the time
Right.
they like 12, 13, like parents give their kids responsibility so long from the time they like 7 or 8 years old. Man, what I look like watching my own brothers and sisters.
Right.
That's that's a parent role. So by the time you 16, 15, 16, you be like, man, shit, I down there doing this all myself instead of paying the bills. I just need a job. Then you get the job. Well, damn, I can't save no money because I'm paying
Yeah.
bills too.
Boy.
Like, my goodness.
And see, this is the thing where kids need to hear this. How much money do you think you need to make to be able to pay your bills, take your family out, and still save money? What you think? Like, what's a number they need to think about?
At what age?
It don't matter. Just whatever. What's
I
the
mean,
salary that?
if you're a teen and your parents are like, they ain't putting you out of nothing, man.
Yeah.
40,000, you can stay at home and you doing everything you need to do. Then once you gonna need more, like once you get out on your own,
Yeah, for sure.
and and you can navigate through it. But just working a little job while you going to school or you know something like that, and just think of a bigger plan. But about I say 30 or 40,000, and you in high school, that
Yeah.
ain't bad, and you don't have to pay
Well,
no rent.
how much do you need to make where you can put the money up and not have to touch it though? Like you can put up $50 a pay period and not have to touch it. How much money do you think you need to make? Like
I
in
don't
your
know.
opinion?
I don't know because you can put up. You just control your spending. It don't matter what it is.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, and that's the problem. Like the average person, I think that's the hardest thing is to control the spending. Like
Yeah.
they'll put up $50 and then they'll get to spending. I need that $50 now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
or when you get out on your own, man, this is one thing. It drive me up the wall sometimes. I didn't get better with it now, but you living responsibly and you paying bills, and it's those surprises that come up that throw you off. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And you feel like you just can't get a break. You're like,
Yeah.
man,
That's
paid
it.
everything off. I'm in a positive, everything going good, and boy, the deep freezer go out. You're like,
Yeah.
man. Dude, that
Yeah.
was some good meat in the deep freezer, man. I can't, man. I don't want to throw that, man. That's $300 worth of meat in there. I can't throw
Yeah.
that.
That's why I say that's why you get
Yeah,
sometimes you have to give kids that harsh reality.
right, for sure.
It like if you've been pampering them for so long, then when they
Hmm.
get in the real world, it's a shock.
Cause you think about, I was telling Nick, I was like, sometimes our community they teach us stuff in like a really broad level, but not the micro level. And I
hmm
think that's why my brain think the micro level when they say get a house, but knowing what I know now and how much it really costs to have a house and maintain living in a house, it's just by the grace of God that most of us got a house and living in it. We could pay the mortgage and bills and still live there. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Because buying tiles costs money. A set of
hmm
tiles. You don't get tiles. You don't get tiles for free.
hmm
A set of dishes costs money. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like. But when you aren't making enough money, you're like, man, I don't care about no dishes, man. I gotta pay this mortgage. I gotta pay these utilities. That
Yeah.
stuff will come later. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
even in an apartment, some people live in an apartment. They don't even have no furniture yet. They just living in an apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Uh,
Hey,
but I'm just saying, but you're not ready. You don't realize you're not. Sometimes you're not ready
Mhm.
until you move in and realize you're not ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's one thing we gotta teach kids. When you're not, you gotta understand. You gotta be able to forecast what ready is. Are you ready for this? You know what I'm saying?
You're
To
definitely
furnish
not.
a house costs a lot of money. To furnish a house, it costs money. It's
Mhm.
not cheap to
Yeah.
furnish a house. Even when used furniture, it still costs money if you can even
Mhm.
find it.
And
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
and don't be like like me.
So.
I'm gonna rent this furniture, man. You spinning your wheels.
Boy, it just kick your butt,
Hey, you
man.
spinning your wheels, man. Goodness,
Man,
I paid it off,
man,
but damn, it took down to 3 years to pay this off.
yeah, man.
But
And that's why I really think like teaching the kids that kind of stuff. Like, man, when you can become an adult, man, everything costs, man.
hey,
People tell you it ain't about the money, but guess what? It is, man. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be smart out here. Without the money, man, it should restrict. I think I seen on Vlad TV. He said the most expensive thing is to be broke. D.L. Hughley said that
Mm-hmm.
because he was like, man, he said, man, when you broke, he said you can't eat healthy when you broke, man. You got to get what you can afford. He said, man, you can't go to Whole Foods if you broke, man. Talk about you finna get the best greens and vegetables and stuff. Man, you got to go to the neighborhood grocery store, man. Say they get that pick five. You probably getting, no, you ain't getting the chicken with the skin yellow. It's like, man, this chicken had cancer or something, man. What's up with this chicken, man? The chicken had leukemia or something. What's up with that, man?
When you're hungry, you're hungry. You gotta, hey, man.
Hey, when you hungry, man. Sloppy
And that-
Joe, man. Hey, when you
and-
broke, that's what.
That's why I tell kids even now, man, you go to college, you're gonna be broke in college. You gotta be broke
Yeah.
unless you got family, or you trying
Yeah,
to, or
that's
you
true.
have to work a little job. That's
I would say work a job. I would say if you're on your own going to college and you have a family that's funding you, man, do 2 or 3 classes and get you a job, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's what I
Matter of
say.
fact, if you smart, you get a job at the college campus you work
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
Be a janitor. What's wrong with being a janitor? You don't nobody even know you. You be man. When I would be going to work, I'd be like, man, if I would have had some sense, I would have got a job at Eula being a janitor and went to school and got half off the degree. I think it was 90% back then. I think it was more of a discount back then. And man, would have done that. I knew some people that said they actually did that. They worked Euler as a janitor, went to college, got their bachelor's. I think some of them even got a master's, and now they got a job, a better job on campus, paying more money. But that's what they started out as a janitor. You know what I'm saying? And the campus is so big, unless you just bogus, you out there doing bogus stuff, your supervisor probably not even gonna worry about where you at, as long as you keep your area clean.
Yeah.
You probably not, you're dealing with your own time at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, you gotta be smart out there.
Yeah,
Man.
and that's the part that kids need to learn too. Like, yeah, you can go to college, but you gotta you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna have to fend for yourself too.
I mean, I know now at Euler they got those meal plans and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to be disciplined on how you use it, because I think it's like maybe it's set up, they give you the money all at once, but it's set up to do like 2 times a day maybe, or maybe like 1 breakfast, 1 lunch, and 1 dinner. But the thing is that if you go to lunch or even if you go to breakfast, it's all you can eat, but you got to stay in there until you eat and then you leave out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But man, everything's so far apart though, Peel, man. You might go in there and eat, and you might burn out half of what you ate walking back to the dorms. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But this is the thing too with kids, right? Teaching them how to use one of them hot plates or them hot griddles, them little Dollar General griddles you can cook in your room. You gotta know how to do it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make
Now
sure
you can go grocery shopping and buy you some groceries. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And have a good
Cook that mug on a griddle. Yeah, little mini fridge. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta have people sending you money too now.
What's that?
Going to
You can
college.
hustle, like I say, you can get you a job, man. Like
You
you
see?
can get you a job.
Yeah.
Make it happen, man. I don't know. I'm different. I don't like people. I guess I'm kind of weird. I don't like people giving me nothing, because I know people don't give you nothing for free. It's very rare that somebody give you something for free with no strings attached.
Mhm.
Very rare. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to be in a Diddy situation. You want to deal with 1,000 bottles of baby oil or something. I've always been that kind of person. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. If I can't work for it, or what I'm saying, we can't exchange services or something. Especially when you get older, dealing with men or even women, you don't take nothing for free, man, because there's always something to come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely catch 22.
Yeah.
But no Diddy.
Right on. No Diddy. All right, guys, the last slide. We're going to slide about this thing. Pick one. Texas Roadhouse roll, dinner rolls, or Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. Which one you rolling with?
Probably them rolls, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go there at the right time, boy. Them rolls be hitting right before your food come out. Was that cinnamon butter?
Yeah, I
Hey,
used to didn't eat them.
oh,
Crackers.
that,
I used to
huh?
eat. I used to didn't eat them.
Oh, them was fire, man.
Mm.
Um, and them cheddar biscuits were good too, but I have to go with Texas Roadhouse because I like steaks. I used to didn't like steaks when I was younger, but man, if they cook it right though, medium rare steak, man. Give you them OJ gloves to go with it. Man,
Yeah,
blood everywhere, boy.
that
That
is
thing
not
was fire
blood.
though. What is it? What is it?
It's the I forgot the name of it, but it
Man,
ain't
that's
nothing but
blood, dog.
that is not the damn blood. That
What
stuff
is it?
that's the
What
juices,
is it?
man.
That's
Ain't no
blood. That's you call it juice. It's the
man.
blood, man. Blood
Hey,
vessel inside the
hey,
muscle, man.
you need to use the Google. That is not blood.
Okay. However you feel, man.
You eating
However
it
you
medium
feel.
rare, so I don't know.
Yeah. I
I
mean the
don't
medium
know.
rare, man. Pink
Yeah,
pink middle, man.
yeah. But you say you like blood. That's basically
Yeah.
what you're
That's
saying.
fine.
That is not
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah. I'm
I
like
know it's
Wolverine, man.
as picky a person as you.
Huh?
You a picky person when it come to eating. You are not about to
I
sit
am.
there.
I know.
There
I'm
you go.
telling you it's blood.
It's not blood.
Okay. All right. All right.
So you be dipping the roll. You be dipping the Texas Roadhouse roll in
Uh-uh. It's something about when they cook it right, it's medium rare and it's actually grilled right.
it. Hmm.
It tastes great, but if it's overcooked though, it's like it don't. It just
Yeah.
tastes terrible. It just
Yeah.
tastes like overcooked meat.
Yeah.
Then when you go to a real steakhouse like Sonny Williams or like
Mhm.
Arthur's, and you get a medium rare, you be like, yeah, this is especially Sonny Williams, man. Man, my wife don't even like steak like that, and she loves Sonny Williams, bro.
Mhm.
And she don't even like red meat like that, but man.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments who y'all picking. Them cheddar biscuits or them rolls. Them cheddar biscuits be hitting too. I don't know if there's any more Red Lobsters left. I think the only one left is the North Side if they haven't closed
Yeah, I
down.
think he revamping it. Got
See
it,
how
bought.
that work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gonna. Somebody said they gonna have seafood bowls now.
Boy. Had to compete with K Hall. K Hall, boy, it's like they be selling crack, boy, on Saturday, boy. They had that line be all the way down Wright Avenue, man. Man.
Hmm.
I never even went there because it'd be too crowded. You ever been there before?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to ask them, can we do a podcast out there Saturday morning while they
Hey,
doing it, be out
hey,
there in the parking lot
they gonna be like, man, get y'all.
talking crazy. No, he be on social media a lot though, on
Yeah, I
Facebook
know.
and
I'm
stuff.
just
Yeah.
messing with you.
I need to go get some of them wings though, man. Them wings be hitting it, man.
Yeah,
But you hungry and boy, you go in,
yeah,
man, you can just get three of them because you get whole wings. That's like
yeah,
the grandma wings. You get the
yeah.
wings, the
Yeah.
flat, and the and
Yeah. That is what you call wings, not the little, not
and
the
they
little
cook it.
drum.
It tastes like they cook it in lard. They shorten it. That your grandma used to
Oh,
be white.
you
It be
scoop.
white when it get cold.
Oh, yeah, you gotta scoop them over out with
And
a.
then, the best thing is when you walk in there and they take them pork chops out and they sit it in there. You can see the grease kind of fall back into the meat. I got to give me a pork chop now. It's fresh out the grease. I got to get it. I got to get it.
I try not to eat. I really try not to eat pork like that, but
Yeah, I ain't pork in a while, but that was my thing though.
that pork chop sandwich, it is kind of good. I ain't gonna front. I was like,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah.
I did one. Dang.
What thing
See?
kill me about the country is you get a chicken sandwich, a drumstick, and they put on a piece of bread. Like, how do I eat this?
Yes.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
A drumstick on a piece of Wonder Bread, man. You like,
Yes.
man, what in the world I supposed to do with this? What I supposed to do
Yeah.
with this?
Add some hot sauce. Yeah, hit that with a little hot
Can't do with
sauce.
hot sauce.
Mm, mm. So you got to get the chulo. That chulo,
But they
man.
go, but they gonna make me a salad, man. They got
Yeah.
I already bought the eggs, yeah.
Mm,
Bought the eggs. I gotta stay away from that kale though, man. That's why
man.
I can't get no more kale packs, man. Too much of
Hmm.
that, boy.
That,
Woo!
that's like me with spinach, man. I can't eat. It. It
Man, I
tell
was
us.
in class, boy. That check engine light came on. Ding!
Boy, hey, boy,
Oh, hey,
yo.
hey, hey! I gotta go back to my desk and work. Hey, man, I joined online. I gotta get up out of here.
Oh, well, you,
Hey, you see that video where that dude was dancing? That old dude was dancing. That check engine light came on.
yeah,
He was out there clowning. That check engine light came on.
yeah, he blew a head gasket. He was like, oh,
I need to get that sound effect. I need to get, you know, that when your check engine light come on and make that little beep noise. I need to get that sound effect. Bing!
It sound funny, but you'll know when that check engine
Yeah.
light come on. I'm like, oh, whoa.
Then when you've been driving for a while, you can be like, oh, that's just a sensor, man. That ain't the engine. That's just a sensor, man. You know, don't spend no money. Somebody like check engine light on. Nah, don't worry about it. It'll go off. That's just a sensor, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, we finna get ready to sign out this thing. We want to thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
We're growing. I think we're trying to get close to 200, kind of getting in there. Thanks for everybody who's been watching on my channel. I think I started posting it to my channel on Facebook. Thank everybody who's been watching, though, man. We appreciate it. Awesome. So with that being said, man, we're finna get ready to sign out. Anything you want to say before we sign out this thing, bro?
Yeah, man. Trust your check engine light.
Yeah, trust it. Don't play around with that. Let's get you a code reader. All right, guys, we're signing out.